Okay, we are back. First of all, I was told to say thank you again to everyone that came and attended in person, and thank you to those of you that are watching online. It's been a great night so far. Also, for the athletes, we'd like to get a big group photo up here at the end, which will be, momentarily here. So if you could hang around and get a big group photo at the end, that would be awesome. Okay, let's move to Class B, and your NebPreps Football Awards are presented by On the Line Athletics.
Looks like you lost another one.
All right, we will, first of all, that's from the state championship game, which the Class B one was pretty awesome. If you ask me, I really thought that was entertaining. So let's start with the Special Teams Player of the Year for Class B.
The Class B Special Teams Player of the Year finalists are Evan Greenfield, Norris; Kyler Luritson, Bennington; Chance Verton, Hastings.
And your Class B Special Teams Player of the Year is Evan Greenfield from Norris. Evan was 6 of 7 on field goals with a long of 42 and 39 of 40 on point after attempts. Also, 3 of 4 punts were down inside the 20.
First off, I'd like to thank God for the blessings and everything He's done for me in my life. I'd like to thank my family and my coaches and my teammates for always staying with me through the highs and lows of the season. And thank you to NebPreps and Hurrdat Sports for putting this on. And congratulations to all the other nominees.
All right, the Class B Defensive Player of the Year is up next, and here are your finalists.
The Class B Defensive Player of the Year finalists are Barry Freese, Elkhorn North; Jack Jansen, Bennington; Kyler Luritson, Bennington;
And your Class B Defensive Player of the Year is Kyler Luritson from Bennington. As he makes his way to the stage, a little bit about Kyler's season. He had 104 total tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 5 passes defended, 2 interceptions, 1 interception returned for a touchdown, 2 punt blocks, and 1 field goal block. And because this is a defensive award, I didn't read the offensive, which were a lot in that Class B.
My coaches, my family, my teammates, and the Bennington community for a great past 4 years. And thank you to everyone at Hurrdat for putting this on. It really means a lot.
Okay. The Class B Offensive Player of the Year is next.
The Class B Offensive Player of the Year finalists are Tristan Haas, Seward; Michael Knutson, Gretna; Dylan Van Dyke, Scott Catholic.
The Class B Offensive Player of the Year is Dylan Van Dyke from Scott Catholic. Dylan had 3,457 yards and 41 touchdowns passing. He also had 371 yards and 15 touchdowns rushing.
First, I would like to say I feel severely underdressed compared to everyone else. But I would like to thank my whole coaching staff back there, especially Matt Turman. He's changed my life throughout the last 4 years. And huge thanks to my parents. And a big thanks to Joe Kaliga because he got about half my yards. So thank you.
Okay, moving on to the Class B Player of the Year.
The Class B Player of the Year finalists are Nate Kelly, Scotts Bluff. Joe Kaliga, Scott Catholic. Kyler Laridson, Bennington.
And the Class B Player of the Year is Joe Kaliga from Scott Catholic. Joe had, all three of these are Class B records, by the way, 82 receptions for 1,635 yards and 20 touchdowns receiving. Defensively, he had 63 tackles, 6 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries. He was also 3 of 6 in field goals and 60 of 64 on point after attempts.
First off, I'd like to thank God for my opportunities and talents. And I'd like to thank my coaching staff. They really changed me as a player in the last 4 years. I'd like to thank my teammates, especially Dylan Van Dyke, great quarterback, and my friends for supporting me along the way. Thank you.